here in the playoffs.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first two games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We've got the Washington Wizards. And the Chicago Bulls. Take a look at the Bulls. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gortat is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Turner in at the small forward position. Now Butler. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Portis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Garcia. All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Garcia, following the basket by John Wall. Fires from deep, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Garcia. Garcia's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago, and stolen by Garcia. A 3-ball, and the shot is good. Garcia's got 11.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now, here is Garcia, following the miss by John Wall. For 3, Garcia can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 11. Now the pass to Beal. Morris a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gortat. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Kevin, a big guy with his quickness should be almost illegal. How can you guard that?
And here's Garcia. He's got 11. Butler attacking. From deep. The shot no good. Wall with some nice D. And Turner kicks to Wall. Drills it from outside. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Garcia with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Garcia.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
That's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here is Garcia. 14 points for him. Pass to Portis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Beyond the arc. And it finds the net. Another 3-point hit from Garcia. Garcia's got 17.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign.
Chicago leading by 8. Garcia in at point guard. Noah is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Woodson at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards got down to business.
finished with 30 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Here's Garcia. Following the basket by John Wall. The wing three, a miss from Garcia. It's Wall with the drive. Dang against Butler. Out to the right wing. Back to Dang. And here's Morris for three. Rebound by Butler. The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Garcia. Bangs home the trifecta. Garcia's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
They get it back. Shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 21.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And stolen by Garcia. It's Butler that time on the assist from Garcia. Butler's got his first points of the night.
Such a strong finisher. Great.
And, Greg, I love the fact
What's up? What's up? Yo, I need someone to come to ballers. Nah, I'm just gonna keep playing my career. What are you doing?
What?
So what are you doing?
I'm just had some Call of Duty, probably. Charge my controller.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. And guys, for the Bulls, Game 3, a win on their home court. They'll look to do it again tonight, and no question, these home fans are fired up.
And this is a pivotal game for them, a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. After stealing home court, how important is it, Kenny, that they win here tonight?
It's huge, Ernie. No question about it. Because if you lose this one, you lose, basically, you're back into a 3-game series. And how can you say you have an advantage?
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. The injury to John Wall, Clark, that really is the big news here.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that can be devastating.
And now Washington's starting group. Marquise Morris is out there with Evan Turner.
Autistic.
Yeah.
You're playing Blackout.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Garcia with the ball. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Garcia's got 5 points so far.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm back. I'd just.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. They grabbed their own miss.
Do you have Call of Duty?
Yeah.
After being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got.
What do you play, zombies?
Really,
I just play online.
Textbook, nice pass, great
I'll play
zombies
zombies.
sometimes.
Doubled by Garcia and stolen by Garcia.
I mean, we can play it if you want. Like after you're done.
Bradley passes to Garcia. Five on the clock. And Evan Turner pulls it down. Chicago on defense. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping them.
Now Garcia. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Puts up a 3. Garcia can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Chicago leading by 3. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Morris. Good on the baseline, Jay. Morris has got his second bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's the screen. Left side, Garcia gets the three-pointer to fall. Garcia's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He told me this is as close to being a must-win game as you can possibly get. He said, we can't afford to go down 3 games to 1. It would just make things so hard on us. We've got to do whatever it takes and find a way to even this series up. We'll see if they can come through tonight, guys.
And thanks for that story.
As he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough drill for the defense. Scorers are making a switch. Garcia, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the Wizards making a change here. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Evan Turner staying out there with Marquise Morris. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Beal kicks to Morris. Leads away. Good. Morris has got 6 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Wizards trail by 6.
Invite Hamburger.
And it's Dang in the corner.
What?
For the 3.
Invite Hamburger. That's your brother?
Going there, his first points of the game on the deep
well, the one time I was playing 1v1v1 and I broke his ankles and he joined the party. No, that was player. He joined my party and then
15 points in the game.
He was like, by the way, you didn't break my ankles. Like, yes, I did.
And Greg, that has
I saw the thing. It said ankle breaker.
Shaking his head.
He doesn't want to accept it. Look at that. Drop.
Garcia can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 3. Beal dishes to Turner. Out to the wing. Here's Morris. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Morris has got 8 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Offensive rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Garcia with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Over in the corner, Rose. Outside, Garcia. It's good from long range. Garcia's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also mentioned that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Beal. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And it's Butler missing. Wizards trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
That's his 5th 3-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Wizards shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Beal the pass to Deng. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Deng's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Garcia, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The 3, and the Bulls another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into it. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And stolen by Garcia. In transition, here come the Bulls. Freak with the ball, and he gets it to go. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Beal's shot is good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And so that's the end of the first.
Let's go to man.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Washington Wizards in their house, the Verizon Center. And guys, for the Wizards, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4. But back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those...
Verizon Center filled to capacity. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs.
What's up, autistic?
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
It's Zion.
Taking a look at Washington. Right now, trailing 3 games to 1.
Zion.
It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
Desperate with their backs against the wall. The last
I can't play today.
haven't gone to plan, but they still have a chance. A win here at home seems doable.
Cause it wouldn't let me sign in, so I was acting up.
One game at a time. We say the phrase one game at a time, but that's real talk, folks. I mean, they'll overcome this mountain of a hurdle by slowing things down. And
I was crying. Nah.
So if you only can play,
I don't know. He probably was.
Let's check out Chicago.
But he did act up because
Garcia
he couldn't sign in.
Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Woodson at the 5 spot.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all.
Beautifully done. Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple moments for me. He talked about how his team would respond with their backs to the wall. He said, we all know the loss here would be a bitter end to our season. Fortunately, we're on our home court and convinced we'll be on our way back to their house when this one's over. We wouldn't mind an extra game, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Garcia, following the basket by Markieff Morris. Outside, Garcia. And the Bulls, another 3.
And the quarter converting at a really high percentage.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Gortat. No luck. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Excited about the win on Thursday.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a shot.
The best about 3-point bomb. From the board with 3 there.
Great outside shooting fueling this one.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Franklin, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
No good off the front.
That's a shot he's got to hit.
Right here. Right here, Butler.
From that range.
Outside, Garcia. Launches it. Another
What
3
the
for Chicago.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got the on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Let them be.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now the Bulls with it. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. We've got Dang. Rush out there with Turner. And it's Landry in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Wizards trail by 10. Over to the left wing. Rose with the double team. Turner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Turner's got his first bucket in this one. Left side, Garcia.
Wow.
The Wizards will take it the other way. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the regular season's top scorers. Freak number 1. Washington shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Doubled by Garcia. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his second bucket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know
Lord, make a shot.
Work the knocks out, but
we win this game, then we win the freaking playoffs for this.
Following the three-point attempt by Freak.
For the Wizards. I don't want to play the Wizards anymore.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They double in with Freak.
Come on, I was about to steal it.
And the Wizards getting another bucket.
How do they expect me to guard that big of a man?
They're picking them apart with
He's like a center, and they're expecting me to guard him.
Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here is Garcia. 14 points for him.
All right.
Three-pointer.
Still can't guard.
Washington with the rebound. And Turner kicks to Rush. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
You're not going to win
the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here is Garcia. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is big.
I'm not going to win.
Garcia's got 17 now.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Landry kicks to Rush. Gets up a 3.
Oh.
The rebound by Noah.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Stupid Derek.
Here's Garcia. Get it to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He had 37 points, as he usually does.
Is this a Zion or Zion?
Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for
not the one that you play with every day.
Guys, and what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level.
Somebody's name on here is Hebrew Hash. What the?
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And he makes all 3.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Beal gets a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Garcia. Garcia's got 12 now in this quarter. Wizards trail by 8. And stolen by Garcia. Inside, it's stolen by Morris.
I threw an alley-oop. None of you guys would catch. Wow.
Here's Dang.
That's a lot of sense.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Garcia's shot is good.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Pass to Portis. Garcia against Beal. Chalmers with the screen from Garcia. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now, here is Garcia. 26 points for him. Misses the three. Wizards trail by 7.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Why is it going so slow?
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway.
What a game we've seen here for free. He's got 26 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Garcia, he's in at point guard. Portis is out there with Frank. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Checking out the 76ers, they expended some energy getting out of the first round, closing it out in 6 games. Now the focus shifts to opening the series tonight on a positive note. In the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take everything away.
We're at the sold-out home of the 76ers. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived to move one step closer to the title. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. You know, you look at the 76ers. They were able to prevent going to 7 in the last game. We'll see how they establish themselves tonight.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be?
Well, they can't get overconfident.
Yes.
They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because
Really?
they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to...
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. It's Chicago and Philadelphia. Look at Philadelphia. A successful outing in game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, they were unable to take game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into.
Welcome It's a game 3, everyone. We're at 2-zip right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2.
Boom, so. Well, I'm letting.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports.